good day to all of you who decided to watch this video. I am teacher Jason, and for today I will be teaching you, my co-pre-service teachers, how to navigate and utilize Mentimeter, an interactive and yet an engaging educational tool. So, if you are a teacher and you are having a hard time planning, preparing, or finding educational tools that can help you administer or facilitate your classes in a simple but efficient manner, or if you cannot find a medium to implement a motivational activity while at the same time include your presentation in it, then Mentimeter is the help you have been dying to know. Personally, I have been using Mentimeter for quite some time now, and I can say that it truly helped me in making my presentations interactive, pleasant to the eye, and easy to create. This tool proves to be, through tests and time, that it is very convenient and efficient, perfect for pre-service teachers or starting teachers like me. By the end of this video, I hope that I can influence you to use this magnificent tool. I can guarantee that this will not only improve your presentation making skills, but also secure the interaction between you and your students during class, whether it be virtual, traditional, or hybrid learning. Are you ready? If you are, then let's get started to know what Mentimeter is. Okay, so to understand Mentimeter better, let us divide the content of this video into 5 sections. Each section will be focused on different objectives, and I am going to teach or inform you how to perform each and every activity included in each section. So the following sections are concerned with: first, Mentimeter. Here I am going to identify what Mentimeter truly is. I will be explaining it as an effective educational tool. Then I will proceed to enumerate the purpose of the said educational tool. And lastly, I am going to tell you why you should use Mentimeter in your classes. Secondly, the account setup. Here I will be showing you how to create your own account to access Mentimeter. Before we can create presentation slides or interactive slides in our educational tool, we must first create an account. This step is very important, therefore it must not be skipped. Number 3, we have the interactive quiz and content slides. This section is the most important part of this demonstration. Here I will be showing you the fundamentals of a presentation using the 3 different kinds of slides in Mentimeter. I will show you the different kind of slides that you can use to create your presentation. Isn't it exciting? Fourth on our list is the instructions on how to vote. Here you are going to learn how to facilitate your presentations with your students. I will be teaching you how to guide your students to join the presentation online. Last but definitely not least, I will explain to you what Menti Academy is. Learning what Menti Academy is would be beneficial in helping you learn more about Mentimeter and its usefulness as an interactive and engaging educational tool. Okay, so before we proceed to the proper demonstration of Mentimeter, I will first show you an example of a presentation that I created or that I made in the past using this educational tool, which is Mentimeter. So in this example, I used the tool to create a quiz for my class. You can observe here that the items are multiple type questions. So this is the first question. This is the second question. the third question. And also at the end, we have the leaderboard, and it shows we have a winner, or because this quiz was already taken in the past. So Mentimeter allows me to facilitate this presentation while at the same time I will receive the feedback on the answers of my students. This is a great example of why Mentimeter is such a great educational tool, because it gives instant feedback and will stay recorded on the site as long as I will not delete it. Also, if I click this button that says View Results, let me click it. It will bring me to a tab that shows the overall results of the quiz. It will show me the presentation statistics here, the presentation statistics, which includes the winner of your quiz, the number of votes tallied, which is 72, the number of participants, we have 15, and the number of slides in the presentation. If we go down further, we have the quiz results. It will show you the quiz results and the top 10 students who aced your quiz. And lastly, further down, if you want to download your individual slides, you can refer to the bottommost part of the site. So you can download these individual slides for your own sake. Now, this is the moment you have been waiting for. Let us now learn what Mentimeter is. So, Mentimeter is a Swedish company that develops and maintains an educational tool used to create presentations with real-time feedback. So, the main aim of Mentimeter is to facilitate learning through an interactive presentation by engaging students to participate in the real-time collection of data or answers through on-the-spot votation. This allows teachers to present real-time information from students that could be beneficial in forming a sense of connection and attachment. Mentimeter has the aim to turn tough crowds into engaged audiences. This is possible because of the real-time collection of feedback that I'm just talking about. With this main feature of Mentimeter, the audience or your students would without a doubt feel included and not left out, since they can self-reflect and ponder on the different slides that are shown to them. So the other purpose of Mentimeter is to create truly unique presentations. Apart from real-time feedback, Mentimeter also hosts a lot of presentation features. The tool covers a wide set of presentation slides. And later on, I will show you and teach you how to make each and every kind of slide there is that this educational tool has to offer. Now, the question is, why should you use Mentimeter? Simple, because first, it is free, it is convenient, and it is simple to use. And compared to different tools, Mentimeter is a two-in-one bargain. Now let me explain. So imagine this scenario. You are lecturing your class on a specific topic. Now you are using Kahoot as a medium for your motivational activity, for example. After the activity, you have to switch tabs because your presentation is in PowerPoint. You created your presentation in PowerPoint. This is very taxing and kind of laborious because you have to switch tabs from one tab to another. This switch up could cause you additional stress in presenting your lesson. But if you use Mentimeter, you no longer have to change tabs because the tool is two-in-one. This means that Mentimeter is both an assessment tool and a presentation tool. Imagine that. Within just one application, you can facilitate teaching and assessment. This is what sets Mentimeter as superior compared to other educational tools. Now that you have learned what Mentimeter is and why you should use it, let us now proceed to learn how to create your own account to start creating presentations. So first, we need to visit www.mentimeter.com on a web browser. So www.mentimeter.com. This is the web browser. And this will lead us to the main site of Mentimeter. This is the main site. When it is fully loaded, you will see two buttons on the top right corner of your screen. This is the two buttons I'm talking about. The first button says log in, and the other button says sign up. So if you have already an account in Mentimeter, then you can already log into it using your already established information. However, if this is the first time you have heard of Mentimeter and you do not have an account yet, then click the sign up button. After clicking that, it will redirect you to the sign up interface. This is the sign up interface. If you want the easier route, you can create your free account using or connecting it to your Facebook or Google account. You can choose between the two to create your account for free easily. But if you want a more secure and more comprehensive sign-up experience, then you can manually do it with your email address and decide on your preferred password and name. This will take a longer time as Mentimeter will send a verification code to your email to activate your Mentimeter account. So, but in my case, I already have an account, so I will just log into my Mentimeter account. Now that you have already your account, you will now see the main interface of Mentimeter, which is this. To create a presentation or to start a new presentation, you have to click the button that says plus new presentation or add new presentation. After clicking it, the site will ask you to name your presentation. You have the free will to name it whatever you want. And since I am looking forward to creating a presentation about children's books, then I will name it children's books. And then I will click create presentation. You just have to wait. And there we have it. This is our new presentation. After naming your presentation, the site will lead you to the editable interface of your presentation. This is where the interactive, quiz, and content slides of Mentimeter come into place. So let me explain the differences among the three. The interactive, quiz, and content slides. So for the interactive slides, such as word cloud, Q&A, or scales, are a form of presentation slides that lets you get information from your audience or students. For example, in the Q&A portion or in the Q&A presentation slide, you can ask your students if they have eaten their breakfast already or if they have read the assigned reading from their assignment. The question could be answerable by yes or no. After the students answer the interactive slide, their answers would reflect on your screen in real time. we need to remember that interactive slides can never be graded or used for assessment. Grading the items in your slides will fall into the next category. So the second type of slide is the quiz slide. This type of presentation slide allows you to put a correct answer in your presentation slide. This is the assessment feature of Mentimeter. Quiz slides help teachers to create their assessment tests within the presentation of their lessons. So examples of quiz slides are select answer quizzes and type answer quizzes. Lastly, we have the content slides. So content slides are presentation slides that bear or consist the topic or lesson of your presentation. So this is the normal type of slide that can be seen when using PowerPoint or Google Slides. Examples of content slides are heading, paragraphs, bullets, images, videos, and quotes input. Okay, now that we know the differences among all three kinds of slides, let us now delve deeper into the individual examples of each three. So for the interactive slides, we are going to focus on only three: the multiple choice, word, cloud, and open-ended. So for the multiple choice, this is a common type of interactive slide. So here in the right side, this is the main function. This is where you put the main idea of your slide. So here in this portion, you can add your question. Let's say, since this presentation is all about books, let's say, who is the protagonist of in the story sorry in the story of Harry Potter? And in the options, you can put Harry Potter, Voldemort, or Hermione. Now, we have to remember that interactive slides are not used for assessment. So this is just used for trivial questions. Wanting to if you want to know what the students know, or know about know know prior about the lesson. Next, let us have the word cloud. So this in the screen is an example of a word cloud. Let's click it. So for example, you want to know, how did you feel when Cinderella lost her slipper? And here you can choose whether your students or your participants can answer a number of answers. So you can limit it to 3, to 2, to 1, or how many would you like? Up to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can choose how many. But let's just focus on 1. And once your students answered their answers, it will form into a word cloud like this. Next, let us see the open-ended feature. Now let's ask, if you want to be a fictional character, who would you be? So if you present this to your students, their answers would be flash on the screens like this. Their answers would flood your screen non-stop. And that is it for the interactive slides. Let's proceed with the quiz slides. Okay, now we can proceed to the types of quiz slides. First, we have the select answer. So here you can provide your this the quiz types are assessment types. You can use it to quiz your students. So here you can ask your students, who is Harry Potter? You can put a wizard, a boy, a baby, sorry, or a girl. Then you can choose the correct answer by clicking this, the left side box next to the answer. So Harry Potter is a wizard. When the students see this in your screen, they can answer free with in their own free will, but the correct answer would be only the chosen one. Next, we have the type answer quiz. So we can ask the same question, who is Harry Potter? And the correct answer to be displayed is a wizard. You are only accepting the word wizard. However, you can choose to accept other answers. For example, a boy and a student. So or Harry Potter is a wizard, a boy, and a student. And that is it for the quiz types. Now let's proceed with the content slides. First, we have the paragraph. So who is let's use the same question. Who is Harry Potter? Harry Potter is the boy who cheated death. He is known as the boy who lived. So you can add more sentences or more content in the paragraph. So that is the gist of a paragraph slide. Next, let's proceed with the video video with the video. So here we can also add videos to our presentations. Let's see, summary of The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. And you can paste a link of a video here from YouTube. So let's get it from here. Add. And this will practically show the video that you got from YouTube. Lastly, for the content slide, we have the quote. So here you can put famous quotations. So we our presentation is all about books. Let us put a quote about books. So this is a quote from Ernest Hemingway. I'm sorry, I closed the tab. So this quote is from Ernest Hemingway. And practically, yes, that is it for the content slides. On your own time, you can learn more about the other examples of presentation slides, or maybe I could cover them in another video. But for now, we are only focusing on the following. So to finish this slide, there is no friend as loyal as a book. This is very true. This quote is by Ernest Hemingway. Okay, now that you have learned the basics of creating presentations and the different presentation slides in Mentimeter, I will now teach you how to teach your students to join your presentation and be active voters. So first and most importantly, all you have to do is tell them to visit www.menti.com, and this will redirect you to this site. Once once you provided this once they enter this site, you will provide them a class code that is present in your presentation and the top part of your presentation. For example, our code is 81234456. So whatever code this presentation belongs to, you will be redirected there. So once you start your presentation, your students can now answer the presentation slides that you prepared, and you can enjoy together with them and interact and engage experiencing Mentimeter. This is the last part of our demonstration. If you are interested to pursue your learning about Mentimeter, they have created a program called Menti Academy or Mentimeter Academy, filled with courses that will teach you all about the basic, intermediate, and advanced controls and maneuvering of the application. The presented link will lead you to the courses. You need only to create an account to start taking the lessons because the account in Mentimeter is different from Menti Academy. There are currently 6 courses that you can take. The courses could provide you with 4 certificates and 2 badges. The advanced course is still in progress, and the Mentimeter team is doing its best to create new courses to make educators, pre-service, and training teachers familiarize the application. If you wish to become a master of Mentimeter, I would totally recommend that you take their courses. So the site is academy.mentimeter.com. Let's proceed with that. So here are all the courses that they are providing you, that they will be providing you. Currently, they have 6, and their advanced course is currently on the way. That is all for today's video. To summarize, we learned a lot about Mentimeter today. We learned what it is and why we should use it, how to create or set up our account. We learned a few kinds of presentation slides to include in our presentations. We learned also how to vote using www.menti.com. And lastly, we learned about Menti Academy as a way to further our understanding of the application. I hope that I hope you learned something from me today, and that I successfully interested you in checking out Mentimeter to facilitate your teaching. Mentimeter has helped me a lot in creating interactive and engaging presentations. I wish the same for you when you use the application. This is Teacher Jason of Jason's Corner. Thank you for watching the video and have a nice day.